fall like rain. My portfolio's a ghost, no one to explain. Lonely days, trading in the void. Charts don't lie, but they don't make a noise. I watch the ticks, they dance in the dark. No likes, no comments, just my beating heart. Full port, empty room, what's the cost? Is this a profit or just a lost cause? Alone in the charts, I'm a one-man show. Candlesticks for hours, no one to know. TikTok trends fade, YouTube stars align. But I'm here with my trade, stuck in this time. Alone in the charts where the numbers collide. Futures rise and fall, but I'm by my side. No audience claps, no one to cheer. Just me in the market, year after year. My phone pings once a spam email plea. Boost your followers, be a celebrity. I delete it fast like a bad trade gone wrong. Cause my world's in the lines where the trends belong. Volume spikes, then it drops to a crawl. I sip cold coffee, stare at the wall. Lonely days, but I can't look away. This is my life, for better or worse, okay? I watch the ticks, they dance in the dark. No likes, no comments, just my beating heart. Full port, empty room, what's the cost? Is this a profit or just a lost cause? Alone in the charts, I'm a one-man show. Candlesticks for hours, no one to know. TikTok trends fade, YouTube stars align. But I'm here with my trade, stuck in this time. Alone in the...
All right. Sorry. I don't know. Just get my charts adjusted here. Here we go. All right. So what we're doing is just going to be on here for that 15-minute setup this morning. Fine. There we go. This was the little white square here. Good morning, everyone. I guess they're having some internet issues kind of with a bunch of sites this morning. So if you're trying to sign up for prop firms and that site's not working, you're not alone. Because I just tried to go to like several different sites in the prop firm world and none of them wasn't working. I hear another YouTuber talking about internet not working correctly. Just trying to get my pages set up real quick. I'm just here a little bit early. We're waiting for the all right, I think everything's good now. Hopefully everybody had an okay trading day yesterday. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait to 8:15 and attempt this 15-minute breakout here. Still kind of thinking short today. I feel like we could possibly run the London lows. Kind of show y'all this real quick. All right, so for anybody interested about this indicator, it's called ICT kill zones. And so what it does, it kind of helps marks out the highs and lows of each time of the day. So this is going to be your London low and high. And as you can see, that's a possible target this morning, back down to the 605s. I thought we were going to get it on this pull down here, but we kind of got stuck around the 50s, then reversed. Then back to the upside, you could be looking for the London overnight highs and the overnight Asia highs. So we got we're kind of stuck in the middle at the moment. So we'll just have to wait closer to the market opens so we can kind of get an idea which direction we're going to go and target. So right now we're kind of hovering around yesterday's PM low. So all right, find some music to listen to. I wish I could play music, but I think on my YouTube I'd get violations for playing music. I know some streamers are allowed to play music on TikTok, but I haven't. I didn't know if it would interfere with the YouTube, so I don't do it. Let me make sure my volume's working. Yeah, it is. All right. You're good. Good to go. Good to go. So right now it's just one big old consolidation box. For anybody that kind of likes to mark out these idiot box or consolidation boxes, remember, if you're trading consolidation boxes, make sure you break out of the box before you buy, because what happens is a lot of times people anticipate breakouts, then they'll get stuck and it'll have to go all the way back down to the bottom. Besides this one little breakout, we're pretty much trapped in a 70-point range at the moment. That's why I'm hoping once this 15 minutes and the closer we get to 8:15, we could get a breakout this morning. So that's kind of what we've been doing. We'll take that first breakout, we'll trail it, and it'll pretty much just stop us out for whatever we can get. And then what we do is we wait for the pullback and see what happens with the pullback. So the pullback's either going to pull back, find resistance. It'll be like the 15-minute retracing itself 50%. So if it gets stuck here in the middle, more likely we're heading back, whatever direction it came from. But like yesterday, it sold through the bottom and then it went right back out the top for almost a 200-point move. So we were able to at least catch it on both sides yesterday. So you got about 7 more minutes left to catch that, or for the 15-minute setup. I still like the short at the moment. I'm definitely got a short bias. The only way I would consider a long bias, I mean, man, we would have to get way back up into the 800s. So let's see where, back above 780. And we'll consider longs above 780 this morning. There is some two-star news this morning at 8:15 too. So be aware that that's kind of what I'm going to be iffy on. For some reason, if it looks like it's going to be super volatility, I won't take that trade. It's a two-star news. And I made a little video a while ago on where I go and get my news from, which is investing.com. So select investing.com. And so it pretty much gives you all your trading news for the day, and it doesn't cost any money. So the main thing that I use out of this is I go over to tools, I select economic calendar. Then you just kind of stroll down. If you're from a different country, you just find your flag, whatever country you're from, or your abbreviation. So we do have, 6 minutes, we have industrial production. I don't think it'll be a big mover, but it is 2 stars. So, I mean, you could easily get a nice little 20, 30-point move out of that. And there's no news the rest of the day besides more little 2-star news. And usually that doesn't do too much later in the day. Tomorrow, we do have the FOMC minutes. So you got FOMC minutes tomorrow. So I don't know if that means Thursday and Friday we might have some decent news. Let's go down and check. We still got about 5 minutes. All right, Wednesday. Let's see, Thursday. All right, so Thursday looks pretty good. We got 3-star news is the average hourly earnings, initial job claims, non-farm payroll, So, oh yeah, this is like a 100-point plus mover tomorrow morning, plus unemployment rates. I'm assuming this is the delay from the government being closed. So these numbers have not been released all month long. So existing home sales, Thursday looks like it's going to be a pretty wild day or morning. Then Friday morning also you got PMI numbers. So Thursday and Friday this week's going to be pretty wild as far as the super volatility early in the morning we should get. Whew. What's up, Rich? How are you doing? You're trading Forex? Oh, you use the Forex factory calendar? I've never used them. We can take a look at them. We got a few more minutes. We're just waiting for that. Let me pull them up. Let's see, you said Forex factory calendar. Yeah, I don't guess I've ever seen that one, but we'll take a look at it. See, we're having issues with websites. See, some websites are working, some are not. It has something to do with the Cloudflare or something. Let's see if, yeah, it won't let me open it this morning. I don't know what's going on with the internet. I know multiple prop firm sites aren't working, so we're just kind of be happy YouTube's working. So I don't know if you're getting the same error, but this is the error that I'm getting once I try to click on that site. And there was two other sites that I couldn't log on either. So I don't really know much about Cloudflare, so I couldn't tell you what that is. I mean, I'm just assuming a cloud service with some of the major internet providers or services. I don't know if you can try it and see if you're getting the same error. Ooh, hopefully this candle right here doesn't sell off, or it would be really nice here. Well, no, it has to break out of the 15-minute candle. So this box will have to recalibrate itself. Okay, yeah, here's another streamer, a couple other streamers talking about Cloudflare. So it's multiple sites that are having that same issue. All right, 2 minutes left on this 5-minute candle here. All right, so there's the bottom. And so if it breaks that, we're just going to be doing this with 2 micros. Even if it breaks it, we may go to break even fairly fast, depending on what kind of volume we get with this next 15-minute candle. I'm kind of hoping it honestly waits till we open. I mean, sometimes that's a possibility too, and you get a little bit more volume. That way you're not trying to do this on low volume. So it's a little bit better on the 8 at the 9:30 instead of the 8:15 or 9:15. Sorry if I keep saying the wrong time. It's just I'm in Central Time, and so I'm looking at my time, and so that's why I keep saying 8 o'clock. All right, 1 minute left on this candle. It looks like we're going to kind of stay in the middle of it. And we're also at the point of control. I use an indicator that kind of gives me where the point of control, and point of control is right here at 7:30. All right, 30 seconds left on this 5-minute candle. Let's see if we're going to stay within the 15 minutes or are we going to blast one way or the other. I like the downside better. I wouldn't mind seeing us make a run for this wick first thing this morning. And it could go without us because we have news at 9:15 this morning. I almost want to put a resting order on there just to see, but it makes it nervous whenever you do these little news plays because I know news is happening here. All right, let's see what happens. All right, so kind of a dud news. Another horrible thing that could happen today as far as trading goes, it could just be a straight consolidation number because it's non-farm payroll in the next 2 days. So a lot of times the market will just be chopping sideways until those numbers are released. Mark out these levels real quick. I may take this on the Quantower account. All right. Just trying to get these marked out. If you're using Quantower, so unless you pay like their monthly prescription, you don't really get a lot of free indicators like you do on Ninja. Most of Ninja stuff is free. With Quantower, you only get 2 indicators, like maybe a moving average, and there's whatever ones you maybe like to use. And I only have a few indicators on this. I have like the few little moving averages, and I have this little box that marks out the 15-minute range, and it's an opening range indicator. I have a bunch of free indicators in my Discord for anybody that's using Ninja and wants a bunch of free indicators. I don't use like buy sell indicators. Most of all my indicators that I like to use are just level based. So this other indicator on here, it puts like yesterday's lows, then yesterday's close and open. Because a lot of times, sometimes we'll take trades off the previous day close. What's up, believer? For anybody joining us, some of the websites are down this morning. So if you're trying to use a prop firm website or some of these other websites, apparently Cloudflare is down. So I guess they're having an issue. So whatever websites use them are having a lot of issues. They're not allowing you to log on. So don't think something's wrong with your computer or something's wrong with your stuff. It's Cloudflare that's messing up today. So I know, like, I tried to go to the Apex website a while ago and it wouldn't let me. Bulinox did. Padeus did not. So there was, like I said, multiple prop firms that are not allowing you on their website because of Cloudflare's not working. So So I wouldn't even mind having this type of setup where we kind of trade with inside this 15 minutes until we open, then take the breakout, follow it up. Then you have to look for a retest. Back above 81, 82, like in the 700s, we will probably definitely be in it on the longs if they're back above that level. But as long as we continue moving back down, we're going to stay shorts below the 15-minute range here. I think yesterday we ended up taking this trade like 2 minutes before the market opened. It was like super close, which is super dangerous to take these trades so close to opening. So a lot of times whenever this trade breaks out at the opening, it'll push up like you guys see me take it, and then it always gets a pullback. So I'm hoping whatever way it breaks, it just pulls back to the top of the candle and continue higher. And so the last couple of times we've been doing 2 entries. We take the entry out of the 15 minutes, and then we'll take the retest of the 15 minutes. You got 2 stop market orders in. Does that mean you're looking for a short, believer? Oh, so are you doing long and shorts? So you're playing on both sides? Is that what you mean by like the 2 stops market orders in? Okay. I didn't realize I was on the 1-minute chart. Hedging. How much time we got left on this? 2 minutes. I hope we at least get 10 points. Remember, guys, anything pre-market is super dangerous. I only do this on an eval. This is not a funded account. Now, I will take the retest with a funded, but I won't take the breakout with a funded. And this thing is won for the last like 5 or 6 times. So remember, there's no 100% win rate with any trade, guys. So just be aware that if you're new to trading, losing is part of trading. You just have to see how much you're willing to risk. If we start losing a lot of these wicks, we'll close our trade, because a lot of times you want to use these wicks as support here, like just back up in here. Wow, those things wicks nasty. Woo. I'm not sure what that is, but we're going to go to break even because that was pretty wild. Like I said, we're close to opening. You got to be super careful whenever you're checking these opening trades like this. All right. Ah, come on. Ah. Oh, well. Didn't get as many points as we were hoping for. Damn it. Yeah, that's on the 5 minutes. I mean, we got the volatility. It's just these pullbacks are insane. I hope it's not one of these days where you're just getting these massive pullbacks on the wick and your stop loss just has to be insane today. See, now we're back inside that 15-minute range. All right, we're going to sit on the sidelines on this one. We're just going to have to wait and see what happens, because this stuff is super volatile. To me, this is the worst type price action whenever you're getting all these big wicks like this. I mean, you're looking at, we pushed down to 95, and this thing wicked all the way back up, what, 30 and 40 point wicks. That makes the trading price action tough. Man, it looks like it just wants to dump here at opening, guys. I mean, the 15-minute candle is holding up. Maybe if this next candle prints, pushes back into that 15 minutes and it holds, then maybe we can look for a short off of that. Whew, this thing is just wrecking. So that's why I said on that first push out, you want to follow it down and take your profit, whatever you can get. If you only can get 10 points, 5 points, whatever, and you have to let it go. Like, just get stopped out. Don't try to shoot for the long trade. That's what I do, because I know the pullback is pretty intense here at opening. So, like I said, whatever that first breakout, you just take what you get. Then you just have to just sit here and wait and see what happens with the next possible setup. What's going to happen with the next candle. All right, somebody said Cloud Player's back up and running. All right, less than 1 minute to go. I mean, it looks like we're going to print outside the 15 minutes. Man, it could be one of these days. I mean, we can literally run this wick all the way down at 59. But the only thing is, I feel like if you don't get like where your stop loss then needs to be without having a massive stop loss, you have to deal with these big wicks. To me, that's what makes this type of price action tough. So right now we're kind of at the bottom of that 15 minutes. All right, 20 minutes left. 20 seconds left. I'm sorry, 20 seconds left. Man, it looks like it just wants to dump, guys. Woo, come on. You want to see this area hold? That's probably 15 to 50% of that 15-minute candle. Got the night at the top of that candle. Whoa. That was horrible. See, that thing filled me wrong. It's still feeling me bad. Ah, damn it. I didn't have time to pull that away. Oh, man, I couldn't pull it fast enough. I'm still getting like I was getting bad feels. All right, so that was a quick $100. So we'll switch accounts. So we're up $100 today on that Padeas account. So we'll close that and stick to this. Yeah, man, that's what I was saying. Like, it was filling me 10 points below my entry. All right, so we're going to see if we can get some kind of pullback here on this next candle. I like those London lows, that session low all the way down at the 603s here. Is it all the charts that are having data issues this morning, or is it just some? So this is what we were talking about, the big wicks this morning, guys. Wow. That thing's got me 50 points off, guys. Okay. What the fuck? Dude, that just cost me $150. Okay. No trading today. Man. Okay. I don't think we're going to take any more trades. I should have just had a 30-point winner, and I got closed out for a $150 loss. What the fuck, man? This is... Come on. Dude, same exact setup yesterday, and I got fucked. Look, y'all saw me enter it. Look, $150 loss because of that. I hope they fix that. But I don't think we're going to trade because I'm not going to mess up my accounts because this shit's messing up. Sorry about my language, but I was just irritated. So we're not going to take any more trades. We'll just sit here and watch for a few minutes, but we're not pressing the button no more because I just got screwed over royally on that. That's weird. It's only my trading view charts are right. Everyone's going through it. Yeah. Hopefully they'll fix that. I'm not going to enter more trades because I'm not going to blow up my accounts because the whatever's the data's messing up. There's a lot of lag, Joe. So I tried to enter at 760 as we broke out of this 15 minutes, and it entered me up here at the 700. So I was 50 points off. Yeah, I was looking at TradingView. My TradingView numbers are right. TradingView shows us at 750. I don't know. Let me just close. I'm going to close my Ninja charts and reset them and see. Let's see here. The Ninja charts are okay. Their connections aren't bad, but let me try resetting these charts. It's not even letting me log back into Apex, so I'm assuming their system has crashed or something. Hadn't had this happen in a while. Yeah, it's down. So look at your trading view charts if you kind of want to get an idea of where your chart's at. Let's see. I don't know if Bulanox is working. Let's see if Bulanox is working. I'm going to give Bulanox a try and see if Bulanox is working. All right, we're going to try it one more time with Bulanox in a minute and see what happens. Your Ninja and Project X are good. Yeah, the ones that were messed up for me was the Padeus and my Apex accounts. We're still stuck in that first 15-minute candle. I'm probably even going to break even fast because I don't trust this. Because we can always re-enter. Bulanox is working fine, but I'm hoping they fix my Ninja charts. Not Ninja charts, but my Apex accounts. I'm looking for London lows here. It's down at 602. These dirty wicks today, guys. You got to jump in at good levels. You can't jump in late because this is what happens if you jump in late on a market day like this. You'll just get ate up. That's why I was annoyed at those price actions that I got a while ago were like way off. All right, let me pull fib on this right here and see. All right, I want to see what's going to happen with this next candle here. Whoo, is this thing just going to rip people's face off? My runner could get stopped out here. Damn, it did. Whoa. Yep. Yeah, it got ripped. It got his face ripped back off. Whoo, that's insane, guys. Insane. All right, so didn't get anything on the runner there. Make sure everything's still working. Yeah. It's maybe one of the days where you're just careful with your runners because it seems like runners may get stopped out a lot today. I'm just going to go to break even. I'm not even going to risk any. And we're going to still look for that same target down at the 600s. All right, we're going to lock in 20 points. Today, the runners are just not working, guys. You see what I mean? The runners are just not working. The runners are just getting destroyed today. We might see what kind of, if we get a trade opportunity off that 600 down there. I guess they're trying to wreck everybody before non-farm payroll. We're going to go to break even fast. Sorry, I don't have time to say the entry. It's today's one of these days. You just have to just pound it. You can't hesitate. Apparently Nvidia's dumping. If we can sell below that 603, we should dump hard. But we could get a reversal here too. Up there's the Asia low. That's what I was talking about, maybe a possible trade while ago. Put you a resting order at 600. You would about 6 points in the red, but you would have got a hard bounce. Ah, come on. That was the short setup we were looking for. That would have been kind of like your ICT kill zone short, the one I pulled over a while ago and showed. So what you do is you put your order like 3 points below that, which is at the I would have put it at the 600. You would have been in the red a little bit, but then you would look for like a 10 to 20 point move off of that level. I mean, heck, it's already up 40 points, so it would have been a nice bang bang trade real quick. I'm going to wait and see if we can lose this level. Maybe print below this level. We lost it. Just didn't have a good... I guess I should have considered this wick as my stop loss. For entry, I need to wait and see if the next 5-minute candle prints here. We're just waiting on the next candle. I mean, it could rip back up 100 points all the way back up here to these EMAs. Oof. $20 seconds left on this candle. No pullback at all, guys. Damn. I was hoping to get another little retest of that whole number. I'm hoping that we can pull back and retest the 600 here. Maybe a bounce off this 50 range. And just patiently waiting to see what happens with this next 5-minute candle. Wow. The inside bar happened. I forgot about the inside bar. Yep, inside bar is right there. Hopefully we can get some kind of little bear flag, like 2 or 3 candles back up in this direction, then have the nice sell-off. I mean, that's the 20% pullback there. I wouldn't mind seeing a retest of the London lows. And that'll be back up to 600, but we may just get stuck here at 75. That's like trading from 50 to 75. So that 75 might have been the... Dude, everything is just pointing dumpity dump dump right now. Nvidia is down, the ES is down, NASDAQ is down, the QQQ is down. Everything's just selling off at the moment. I mean, dude, these candles are 60 points. Insane. Oh, insane candles, guys. I would definitely be trying to trade small size if you can, so you don't get your face ripped off on reversal. Oh, reversals. Just one micro. I mean, you're talking like $120. Just one micro. Like it can get nasty quick. Hmm. Seeing if that 50% of that candle is going to hold. If it blasts through that 50%, it's probably going to continue higher, but if that can hold. And we're going to keep a short, tight leash on this too if it tags us in. Yeah, so yeah. Would have got our 10 points. I was super nervous on that one. Whenever you're buying at this bottom like this, you just got to be super careful. I was hoping to find an entry that we can run it down into the like 400s. That's pretty much what happens is when you miss your entry. My entry was way back up there where we got short earlier. That one that we got stopped out on this one. Where was it? We got stopped out somewhere up here. It was it this candle? No, it was up here somewhere. Golly. That 50% of that candle held. See the lines we put here? This is 50% or 50 to 60% of the candle. So this is why we are drawing the Fibonacci. I mean, this is like a 100-point candle. This is just insane. Man. There's just no way to jump in this now, guys, without some kind of bear flag pullback. OMG, guys. Whew. Insane. 100-point 5-minute candle. That's just insane. All right, let's pull the fib on this next candle. So what I do is usually I mark out the 23 to 50%, and that's where we look for the pullback. So this is why I was trying to short this candle, because this got stuck at the 50% while ago. God. 130.5 minute candle. This is just insane. That we just paper handed our trade from our short from 520 up there. Uh, 50% pullbacks all the way up at the 500s here. Whew. Insane, 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 guys. I don't see how we not run those 400s here, honestly. Hmm. See if we get through this candle here. Bam. 100 points back up to the top here. Damn. Man, these candles are just insane, guys. So I pull the fib on this whole move to the downside, and 50% is all the way up at the 600. Kind of waiting for the next 5-minute candle here. There's just no way to have a decent stop loss today, guys. Like, there's just no way to have stop losses at the top of these candles. Like, if you need to have a stop loss, you pretty much got to enter and hoping it's just going to go to your target almost instantly. And that way, you just kind of just wait and see what happens with your runner. So, and today could be one of those days you just take your profit and not worry about the runners because the stop loss has to be so big on these wicks. I mean, 120.5 minute candle was just insane. All right, we're about to have the new candle here. All right, here comes that new candle. Eh. Oh, my runner's going to get stopped. Damn it. That's been the story of the day with the runners, guys. The volume is just so insane that it's so hard to get these runners to catch. I'm waiting to see if this 50% holds on this candle here. That's at the 500s. If we start losing the 500s, we should continue lower. But if that 50 holds, it should push back up. Right here. There's the 50 bounce. Let's see if we're going to lose it. Looks like we're losing it. Just 2 micros here, guys. Oh, it's getting super wicky again. I mean, this is just insane. That runner got stopped. You probably could have stayed in it, but I'm not willing to have my stop loss where it needs to be. Another 100-point 5-minute candle. That's insane, guys. Oh, goodness. This is definitely a day that you can just get your face just ripped off trading this stuff, because there's just no way that you can withstand some of this stuff, especially if you went in kind of heavy. I wonder if we have another 500 bounce. We're just in this 2 micros. Everything's going to be 2 micros because the moves are so big. Nah. Looks like we can get stopped out. That's at the 20%. Yeah. That's going to get stopped out. There's no way this candle doesn't move down here. Yeah. Whew. We're about to have another little inside bar here. All right, we're back to those lows again. Besides that mess up from this morning, I mean, it would have been a good morning trading if we didn't have that one jacked up trade this morning. Right now, I've been trying to catch a trade and see if we can get it down to the, what do you want to call it? So we'll wait for this next 5-minute candle and see what we offer, because we have a target down at the 400s. Just marking out this Fibonacci levels real quick on this candle. All right, 50 seconds left for this 5-minute candle. When we had this big wick a while ago, I was assuming that we were going to push back up, but we did not. That's why I was looking for a long while ago back up into the EMAs. All right, here comes your new 5-minute candle. Man, all the way back to the 500 again. Whew. Hmm. $63 is where that 5-minute candle is. Your 5 minutes here. So if we can blast this 63, you might get a push up to the 21 EMA up to the 600s. So you want to see if gets it back above this here. And we still got 4 minutes left on this candle, which is insane. I mean, within less than 1 minute, it's already going up 70 points. Wow, I can't even jump in. It's happening so fast. There's just no time to react. It's just popping so hard. Damn. Oh, 20-minute candle sitting up at 627. More likely, that's where we're heading to. Whew. Hopefully everybody's surviving today. This is super tough price action. It's not that we're not volatility. You're getting big moves. If you're on the right side, I mean, it's golden. But man, there is no stop loss. That's why I'm getting stopped out a couple times, because I'm unwilling to give up that much profit. It's just, I'd rather just take my 10, 15 point loss with those few micros instead of just trying to have a 100 point stop loss. Man, we have all these wicks up here. Eh. All right, should get stopped here at the 27th, possible. There's just no way to. There's just no way. I don't think I've had one runner work today. My runners have just got wrecked. All right, we're gonna have to wait for the next print. There's no way to just keep jumping in that. That's super risky there. Let's print. The volatility will pound your 10 points. I mean, that's all we're looking for is 10 points in a runner. Let's see if this holds here. We got 30 seconds left for the next candle. This is what you got to be careful of today. This is why I'm not trying to have big stop losses, because, I mean, this was what it got all the way up till 610, 615 and sold back 70 points. Even one micro, that's $140. Mm. Come on. Give me my runner. Damn it. 3 times in a row, my runners got jacked. Ugh. Let's see, what are we? So far, still a decent morning. We're up 324, just with a lot of small trades. The volatility is so high that you're just getting huge, massive trades so quick. And usually I make most of my profit off runners, but today the runners have been very tough to come by. Oh, I didn't realize the 600 was the London low. What's up, Constantine? Sorry I didn't see your message. Man, do we may stay short bias if we can stay below this London low here. Unless we get back above it, then we start running these London highs again, which is all the way back up here at 866. Let's see. Ooh, big nasty wick candle. Is this thing gonna recover, or are we just gonna dump here? Fallen knife, Constantine. Fallen knife. Come on. My 10 points ain't gonna get wrecked. Yep. Yeah. We still may try the short here. Like I said, we'll take a small loss we can get it back on a bigger move. It's just I'm not going to take a huge loss or hold these. All right, about to have a new candle here. There's the 580s, the 50% retest of that. It blasts us through that 50%. We're probably going back up here. I don't know how much we lost on that last trade. I think we at least lost 40 bucks. Yeah. We're back to 250, 240. So that's the 50% of this previous candle here. A lot of times if the 50% of that candle holds, we're probably going to move back down. Oh, crap. I didn't mean to hit that like that. Shit. Might get F right here, guys. Damn it. I may have to try to DCA back into this account. Damn it. Might have got stuck here. All right, we may have to try to DCA back into this. Might have got trapped on that one bad. Ah, come on. We could close this trade and still be in the green here. Even though it's a loss, we'll still be in the green because it'll just save us from our last profit here. But I'm thinking we can get these 10 points. Okay, whew, we got out of that. All right, we got all of our profit back in some. That puts us up 360. So we did get trapped in that one a little bit. It's okay. We survived. Whew, a little nervous. And I didn't mean to go into this heavy as I did. I actually hit that damn buy button twice. So it put me in with 4 micros instead of 2. So a little bit on the nervous side there. Luckily, we had that London low that saved us. I just hate that it messed up my runner. I was just like, screw it. We survived this. Let's just get out of this thing. I don't see how we not run these 400s. I mean, that's kind of what I wanted to get a runner for. This way we can take a runner all the way back down to the lows. I don't know if we get a little retest up here. Maybe we can enter with 2 micros or something. Because this is a leg, so it's probably going to go down here, then pull back up. So this is probably, we could maybe risk 15 points here or something. See. We still got 3 minutes left on this 5-minute candle. We don't ever get crazy volatility like this, guys. This is insane. First target hit. Come on. Come on, 5 minute. Give me one of these 100-point 5-minute candles. We're still in this trade for 50 bucks, so it could come stop us out for 50 here, back at the 500. It looks like it's going to. Son of a bitch. Dang, the pullbacks, guys. See if we retest the 500s again. All right, another target. We're going to get a break even this time. We're not going to even worry about it. Let's see if it pushes. Well, we're in it for 6 points. Come on. Okay, no more entering. I gave it a couple times to see if we can get down there. This price action is just so insane. Right now we're up 335, so I'm thinking maybe we just leave it there. The wicks are so insane on these 5 minutes. It's just so hard. Your stop loss has to be so massive. Just even risking 25, 30 points is like risking 60 bucks of your profit, which is quite a bit whenever you're just trading one micros and most of your are getting stopped out, most of your runners, because I make most of my profit off of runners, and today that's not happening. It's almost like every trade you need to set an ATR app where it's just following you down nonstop. What's up? Oh, just sim count memories for you, Laughter. Nice. What did you do? Just put real money into like a Ninja account or your TradeAvate account, Laughter? Besides Apex messing up this morning, we pretty much have been green today. That was kind of the only mistake. And I feel like I got screwed over pretty bad this morning with all that going on. I joined a trade this morning, Laughter, on the 15-minute breakout, and it put me 50 points in a hole. Luckily, it was just what two micros, but still, I mean, to put me 50 points in a hole on that sucked. Just pushing the button. I should have been long and had like a 50-point trade this morning. I don't know if that's going to be a lower high here. Get back above the 21 here, or 9 EMA. You should make a push up here to the 20s possibly. Let's see if we can break above this, what, 40 level? Don't know if this is going to be our bottom. I'm kind of ready for a bottom. I'm ready for some kind of reversal. I didn't really pull the Fibonacci and see if we pulled back 50% this morning. Yeah, we probably won't get anything till after probably lunchtime. It'll probably be like this the rest of the morning. Well, no, I guess it's only 50%. I've still been wanting to try to target those 400s down there, but all right, we're about to have a new 5-minute candle. We got about 40 seconds left. And see what happens with this 5-minute candle. Lafta, you said you're trading real money? Oh, you put money back into your broker account. Okay, I got what you're saying now. Oh, goodness. All right, here comes the new 5-minute candle. Still making lower highs. Was waiting to see if we're going to make a new low here or break this previous candle. As you can see, we keep making higher lows here. So you would think this is a consolidation before it possibly breaks to the downside. Laughter, I think all day today, except for the few times that I've accidentally hit the button twice, but we've been just trading 2 micros all day because the size of the candles. Today's the day. If you went in over leverage, it is super tough to just wreck your account if you go over leverage today, because these are like 100-point candles. So, one mini 10 micros or something. I mean, you're looking at $400 to $600. Well, those were accidents, methodical man. I've been 2 micro in it only. I accidentally hit it once or twice, hitting it too fast. Like I accidentally click it, and I click it twice by accident. I only did it once. No, trust me. We had a pullback. It was, unfortunately, I even got lucky because that was that one I went short, and we had that pullback up to the 600. Here comes the battle. Come on. Let's just waterfall down to the 400s here. Come on. Have a nice little dump before the lunch hour here. One minute left on this candle. All right, 40 seconds left on the 5-minute candle. It's almost like a nasty little flag here with all wicks. I was waiting for something to break these wicks to make try to make a new low here. What's up, Clayton? How are you doing today? I'm hoping Apex fixes my accounts today. That's going to suck if they don't. We going to break? We broke. We broke. We broke. We broke the... Come on. Waterfall. Just had to sit there and just be patient and wait on that damn thing to break. See you later, Laughter. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you for stopping by. I want to go to break even. I may and just re-enter or something because I don't want to risk any profit on this. Come on. If it breaks these 30s, it should dump hard here. Go to the 400s. Damn it. Come on. Oh, well, we're just going to have to sit here and watch now. It already took us our runner out. See if this area holds. Might get stopped out here. Damn it. It wicked back up hard. My 2 micros. We done pushed our luck way too many times today, guys. We done pushed our luck way too many times. All right, so as right now, we're probably going to call it today in a minute. We're just going to keep the profit we have and probably just walk away. That's crazy that we pushed all the way back up to that 500 level. Oh, you think it needs a liquidity sweep, then sweep back down? Guys, we're going to call it right there. Just because it's just chopping so bad. I think it's a good time to walk away. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys in the morning. Thank you. I got to find my thing. Hopefully, Apex.